welcome back to a brand new video. I feel like my setup is very spring right now because of the extra flour. Today's video is going to be another Buzzfeed food recipes tested, and we're going to be trying out some more vegan recipes. So the articles that I use as well as the recipes will all be linked down below in case you are interested. Also, do not forget to follow me on Musical.ly if you aren't already. I got it probably in like the last month and a half. And I've actually put up a couple singing videos, which is pretty cool. Today's video is also a collab with Ashley, and she seriously has such an amazing channel. Her editing is always amazing. She puts a lot of effort into her videos. So for today's video, she's going to be doing some Buzzfeed DIYs tested. So here's a clip from her.
Hi Savannah people, I'm Ashley, and on my channel I'll be testing out Buzzfeed DIYs, 2-ingredient DIYs. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to me, and I'll see you later. Bye!
So give this video a thumbs up if you have a thumb, and let's get into it. So for the first recipe, we're going to be making some vegan stir fry, which is pretty exciting. So I'm just starting off with boiling the rice. Then I'm going to be adding in some olive oil, some soy sauce, some minced ginger, and then some garlic. So while that's simmering on medium heat, I'm just going to be cutting up some mushrooms, placing that in there, and then we're going to cook that on high heat until the mushrooms begin to steam, and then we're just going to put that on low heat and cook that for 20 minutes. So while that is cooking, it is time to cut up the broccoli, and I'm just taking some broccoli florets and I'm adding that to the stir fry, and then this is just going to cook for about 8 minutes. And now our rice is done, and we're just going to plate that all together and serve. Alright you guys, so here is the dish, and just at a first glance, I feel like there's not a whole lot of sauce going on, so let's try this out. That's actually quite good. I would say that the mushrooms are super flavorful, and I really like them. It didn't say to add any extra spices after you added in the broccoli, but yeah, it just feels like the broccoli doesn't have that much flavor. Yeah, the mushrooms are seriously so good. I really wish that the whole entire thing tastes like that. So we're gonna be taking an apple and then kind of getting out the core. This was actually quite difficult, and I changed from a knife to a spoon. And then we're just going to be adding in some peanut butter and some cinnamon, but I went absolutely crazy with the cinnamon, so I had to scoop some of it off. But all their measurements will be listed in the recipes down below. And then we're just going to bake that at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. So here is the baked apple, and I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't really look that appetizing, but it does smell amazing. It almost feels a little bit soggy. I don't really know, maybe if that's because of the peanut butter. All right, so let's try this. Okay, it's pretty hot. So I'm not a fan of the apple. It tastes very soggy, and the texture is just kind of like mushy and wet. It's really weird, but I feel like the apple actually lost a little bit of flavor when it was in the oven. On the other hand, I really like the taste of the cinnamon and peanut butter. I don't know, maybe it's just a personal thing, but I am not a fan, unfortunately. So for the quinoa porridge, we're just going to be using a half a cup of quinoa, and this is the non-dairy milk of choice. I just thought that chocolate would be a lot more fun, and I don't know, I just thought that it would taste better. So I'm just combining that with the quinoa, and then I'm letting that cook. And for toppings, I decided on some bananas and some apples, because that's always good. You know, just going to cut these up here. And I was just stirring the quinoa to see if it's done, and it is, so I was plating it, and then I added all the toppings, all the fruits, and then I added in some agave syrup as well as some cinnamon, which, guys, those are some great vegan toppings. And then I also added in some blueberries. So I'm here with the quinoa porridge, and I'm not gonna lie, the whole idea of eating quinoa in the morning is a little bit weird to me. It's just that I always eat it with vegetables, and I kind of use it as a substitute for rice. But I know that quinoa is super healthy for you, so I'm open-minded and I'm willing to try it as a breakfast dish. So I added a bunch of bananas, apples, blueberries, and I also added some cinnamon as well as some agave syrup. So I'm just gonna stir this all together. All right, so let's try this out. this pretty much tastes exactly like oatmeal. I was worried about there being too much of like a grain flavor, you know, with quinoa. It just tastes earthy or something like that. But because there's so many different flavors and the chocolate almond milk, that quinoa flavor is really hidden. I would say the main thing that people might be turned off by is the texture. And I thought that that was gonna be a deal breaker for me. But this is honestly pretty good, and I feel like quinoa would keep you full for a longer time than oatmeal. So if you guys are oatmeal lovers and you're just looking for a different thing to try, I actually would recommend this. That's pretty good. Alright you guys, that is the video. If you are new to my channel or you haven't seen the other BuzzFeed food recipes tested, I will have a playlist / all the videos linked down below. You guys, this is like my 6th video, so there's definitely a few videos to watch. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!